I got this weird little thing on my nose. How y'all doing? I'm live right now. Do you know what the highest gift that they're giving out right now in here? They just increased $899. Yeah, why?
I have a question.
Hold on, let me mute. And hold on, y'all, I'm muting really quick. And there's been 25 of them given out today already. What kind of followers would follow that and pay you that kind of money? That just doesn't.
There's people out there in the world.
$900?
Yes, there are people out there in the world.
Oh. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesdays in the morning from 10 to noon. That's it. Thursdays. I'm not live Thursdays anymore.
No.
Then Thursdays in the evening.
Starting
at 6 to 8.
We only do like 2 hours.
Yeah, because they're gonna block you out. Sorry, y'all. We're talking about appointments right now. You can hear me. That's fine. Chris said I can hear you anyway, bitch. Okay,
Right.
Give me 2 seconds. Krista's working on this right now. Why can't you take that paper you had?
Because that's my
important paper.
Yeah, it's my prescription for my glasses.
What's up, Bobby? How you doing?
So we're going 30 minutes.
Bobby just come in like, what are we talking about? What's up, everybody? How you doing?
10 to noon.
Uh-huh.
Thursday, 6 to 8.
Uh-huh. 40 for 30.
40.
Uh-huh. Okay. 70 for an hour.
Can't do that.
You can't?
Nope, they don't let me do that.
So 35 then for every 35, every 30 minutes. Hi, how y'all doing?
Friday, what times?
Friday, so I got day hours on Wednesday, and let's do night hours on Friday.
So you want to do 8 to 10?
No, I go live that time.
You have to do, so why don't you do 8 to 10 on Thursdays and then 6 to 8 on Fridays?
Because then that locks up my Thursday night. 1 second, y'all. I got you.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Chris and I are trying to figure this out. Okay, so let me ask y'all. If you wanted to have a one-on-one with me, is it better if let's say you're not, but let's just say you are we meeting with me on a day appointment or a night appointment? What would be more? There's 140 people. What's more conducive, a day appointment or a night appointment? I'm just trying to not saying that you have to sign up. I thought I saw there was a thing in here where you could do
There's an option, I think, to do a poll.
Where is the poll, though? It's on here. Night. I have a lot of people saying evening, night.
I was thinking for the people who work, it might be easier, too.
Yeah, evening. Everybody's saying evenings.
Okay, so this 10 to 12 on Wednesday is not it, then?
No, I need to have 1 day a week, though. 1 day a week that someone, if they wanted to come.
So why do that Friday, then?
Because I don't want to get up early Friday morning. Okay. Wednesday, I get off of work.
Easier for you to get
after everybody's saying, yep, after work. So let's do a Thursday. No, I need to have 1 day off a week that's just my day.
Tuesday?
No. Friday, Thursday, no appointments.
Okay.
Friday, sorry, y'all. Wednesday, Friday, thank you, Christina. Wednesday, now that I realized it's you, I told Krista, I said, guided gifts look so familiar to me. And you've told me 800 times. Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sunday nights.
And Sunday?
Yeah, let's do a weekend night because people are more available on the weekends. So let's do a Sunday because if it's
what Friday? I need to figure out time.
Friday from 7 to 9. I'll just do these around my appointments, 7 to 9, and then Sundays 6 to 9 at night. Really? Christina's like, I knew you'd get it eventually because I've been saying, guided gifts. How I didn't know that was her. Like, I knew it was you. I just didn't know who you were, but I knew it. Hi. How's everybody doing? Welcome tonight. It's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? I jumped over here a little too quick. We were doing business. Because I am going back to offering private motivational sessions, one-on-one sessions. So there was, hi Angela, how are you doing? First of all, let's do a pulse check. How's everybody in here doing? It's not always about Mel. Thank you, Allison, who just moved to the number 3 gifter role. I appreciate you. Those of you who don't know, the gifts I get in here are going to help pay for the destruction of this bee on my body. I'm actually going to get a roller rink with the Chubby Girl Challenge tattooed on me because that's how much I believe in this. And so if you were just joining me, or just joining us, we're just jumping over here from the other group. So hi. How's everybody doing? If you are not doing great, if you do need a one-on-one, if you see how much better I look on TikTok than I look when I'm over on fucking Facebook, I'm all like, but over here, I don't know, it's the lighting or some shit, but I'm good, Rebecca. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm not really doing good, but I'm doing good. And guided gifts just moved into the first role for, thank you, Christina, for gift giving. Hi, Gloomy. How are you? So those of you who know, there are massive layoffs going across in the country, and my job is no different. Just because I am a nonprofit, does not mean we didn't just have to lay off 311 people in the last 2 days. So we are reduced now down to a workforce of, it's like not even an eighth of the people working. And that means then if you don't need people working, you don't need managers working. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So I have not been in the, I swear to God, if this does not give proof that we are all real people. Hi. Are you okay?
Great.
I love you. You want to talk after I go live? Oh, okay. Well, we can talk when you get home. Coffee ride?
Sure.
Okay. So as I was saying, life is happening. My daughter also works for, I don't care. I'll fucking say the name of her company. She works for Verizon. Verizon is laying off 8,000 people over the course of the next month. Hey, Susan, I think the hardest part of all these layoffs is the fact that they are expecting people to stay and work their jobs. So it's like, hey, you're fired, but by the way, I need you to stay and work. So that's probably the hardest part in these massive layoffs that are happening. I'm sure you've heard it's affected Amazon. It has affected a lot of major companies. So we are got some big change coming in our home here. But if you're just joining us and you're asking who the fuck is this woman in her very cute pride shirt that I bought at Kohl's that says people who love people are my kind of people, because they are. If you are homophobic or any of those phobics, then this is not the right room for you. But as I was saying, those of us who are in here, thank you, Pam, for the gummy bear. I appreciate you. We are doing the Chubby Girl Challenge. Thank you, Allison. What the hell is that? Well, that's pretty easy. Let me explain that to you. Hi, Sarah. If you're new in the room, I was anti-subscription when I first started 3.5 months ago. However, if you're not on Facebook and you are not on YouTube, then subscribing here is probably the move for you. We now get 80% of subscribership. So if you are wanting to know when the lives are, if you're missing lives, if you're like, what the hell, and starting this week, it's kind of exciting. I didn't know I could even do this, so I apologize. If you're here on TikTok, then we will have a private subscriber only Sunday night get together. So if you are a subscriber, yeah, Rebecca, a lot of people are off of Facebook, so they are not in the Chubby Girl Challenge. So if you are, thank you, Allison, appreciate the bear. If you are in here, good night, Gail. Love you. I hope you have a wonderful week. If you need anything, as always, reach out to me. And that's what we were talking about. So a couple things. If you don't know me, my name is Mel. I am the founder of the Chubby Girl Challenge. The difference between me and some of the people you will see here on TikTok, matter of fact, let me see if it will let me flip to green screen really quick. I don't know if it will. I'll try to show y'all something. I'm about to talk some cash shit. That's what we're about to do tonight up in here. So there are people that are on this page that are actually, what the hell is that stamp thing? I'm just trying to see what that is. Oh, that's a gaming thing. All right. So there are people on TikTok that have, well, a person who has stole my proprietary information and has decided to do their own like little thing. Instead of saying, "What up, bestie?" like I've been saying since March, they say, "What up, hooker?" And that bitch takes people's money. I don't do that. So if you are following somebody on here, or you're thinking of doing any type of a lifestyle change or weight loss or anything like that, you should not be paying people money. Okay, this is the thing that I'm going to preach. This is what I'm going to be talking about for the next 2 weeks. I don't give a fuck that she stole my shit. You know what? Flattery is the biggest form. Copying is the biggest form of flattery. I agree with that. However, you are not going to steal my shit and then charge women for it. That's where my fucking problem comes in. Okay, I have lost 43 pounds. I've lost 43 pounds in a little over 16 weeks, and I'm in menopause. I am 52 years old. Please keep your eyes on Avert, please, to my moderators. Avert, long as you keep it good, we're good. If you get sassy, you got to go. Her name... the only reason I'm not putting her name out there is because of the fact that then people are going to go to her page, and then the way the algorithm works here on TikTok is if you go to her page, then people think you love her shit, and then they're going to push her out. The reason that she is, hi Mel, wow, hi Janine. The reason that she is being pushed out so far right now is because everyone's sharing her shit. She is, people are just going behind her and being like, oh, this is a great idea. It rhymes with, it rhymes with her name is Megan. You can just look it up. It's Meagen, Megan. Let me tell you, never, ever, ever has done anything like this before. What she does is, hi Canada, how are you, Janice? What she does is she takes people's shit, like the lady that does water talk, and she calls it elevated water talk. Or she takes like people's ideas and she steals them and makes them her own. Avert said, it's all good. Avert, long as you're good, you're good. We're just not looking for any trolls in here. Okay? And we're just not looking for trolls. Yeah, and then if you click on her information, she is part of an MLM. She is selling an MLM. So, the thing about it is we don't push multi-level marketing. We don't push any products in here other than ZenWise, right? We love our ZenWise. I will talk about ZenWise just because that's the product I take. But the difference between us and that is, and that's just where the difference will always be. Sorry, I'm trying to move my couch over. The reason that will always be a thing is ours is free. Right? We are never going to charge for the basic idea of a program. That's just foolish. Like, I don't even understand what that looks like. But, hey, women who have been dieting their whole life are really struggling to be really transparent with the idea of no diet. So after I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, I decided that I had to offer products, but I don't want to offer just one product, right? Like, so a lot of us, I'm trying to get y'all settled here, sorry. A lot of us use the ZenWise products. Some people don't. Some people use the original one that I took, the Spring Valley. That's fine. There we go. That's beautiful. Now I'm up and ready to go. So, again, the information is free. I saw someone in here say earlier, well, I'm struggling. Okay, for those of you who are struggling, we have got a group called the Chubby Girl Challenge. The Chubby Girl Challenge is women over the age of 40. However, I'm getting ready to change that because there are women with PCOS, like my daughter, who have been very, very successful on this weight loss journey. So I'm actually going to open it up. Like, are you suffering from menopause, stubborn belly fat you can't lose, PCOS, insulin resistant? This seems to work very, very good also, too. And so, what we are, oh, you want to see the size? Okay, hold on, let me show you. So these are the hair growth. Someone just asked me, are they big? So I'm taking the hair growth. If you want to know what the hair growth is, I'll be happy to share it with you. I just started this a couple weeks ago. This is the collagen supplement. This is actually got collagen in it. And I would suggest it. I will tell you, I'm thinking about adding a collagen supplement. Okay, so this is what I'm taking. So this might be step number 8 for women over the age of 40. I don't know. They are not bad. That's this. They're little. They're just a little capsule. And what they've got in them, so if you want to see, people ask to see my hair all the time. I don't care. I'll show you. I was losing a lot of hair. See, this is why I don't mind talking about these products, because these are products that I'm using and I actually know work. Okay. So I'm 52 years old. This is how thick you can see my hair. It was just hanging like before. Like, it's pretty, it needs to be done right now, but it's pretty thick and it's gray. Can't take the grays away, but it has thickened it up. And my skin, it's helping with my adult acne. If y'all have that, ladies that have that. So let's name some of the things really quick. Once you turn the age of 40, things that you did not expect to have to go through in your body, with your body, about your body. One of the things that I didn't expect when I went through menopause is hair loss. I knew it was going to be a thing. I knew it could be a thing, but I spent my entire life thinning my hair. So I wasn't prepared when, my hair just started deciding to fall out. So what are one of the things that you've not sleeping? That's one. And we take that because I want to talk about these things as we're, can you take too much collagen? I do not know. I would look into it for you. I would have to ask one of my resident doctors that I do not know the answer to that question. Do we, or, are we, can you take too much collagen? I don't know. But what I do know is I don't take enough collagen. So this has definitely got the right things in it. It's got cellulose in it. And so because it's all natural, I'm going to go ahead and try it. Hi, Laura. Ladies, if you are in the rink, if anybody in here is in the rink and you want to jump up and talk about your success or what you've been through, you do not have to. I mean, I know you have to have 500 or more people. The other thing is, why are we not following each other in here? That's another thing. If you are, I know you need to have 1,000 people. Let's get this done. If you need to have X amount of people to come up and talk, which sucks, which we're going to start doing it over in Facebook. If you are part of the Chubby Girl Challenge, or you are part of the rink, if you can put either a heart up for Chubby Girl Challenge, or you can throw a roller skate in for the rink, ladies, follow each other. We should be following each other anyway in the room. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it too. If you are up here in the room, I am following Anybody who is in the room, if I'm not already following you, and you are putting up there we go, follow. Karen is in here. Follow Karen. Follow Christina. Thank you, Tina. We are following Liz Terry. If Liz Terry is in the room, follow Liz. So we want to be around like-minded people. Let's follow Holly. Holly, I followed you. If I didn't call your name, keep shouting yourself out in the room and I will. Wanda and I are friends. Serena. Are we friends, Serena? Let's see what we are. Serena and I are now following each other. All right. And Rebecca, I am now following. Okay, ladies, let's do this. Let's do a follow your friends event. So put in the room, if people are not adding you right now, Mad Hatter is in the room. Follow Allison is in the room. Allison Hoffman, 508, Allison Hoffman. Unique Nail Salon, let's follow them. And again, ladies, if you are new to this and you are not in the Chubby Girl Challenge in Facebook, please subscribe here. If you are not, so that way you know when we do go live. What does that say? Gain 2 new followers while playing. Oh, they want me to play a game. Hold on, Fran. I don't play games. But anyway, as I was saying, so couple big things in the news, in the works. We're getting ready to wind up the walkathon. Hopefully you've been getting your steps in this month. I started out really slow, but now I've gotten pretty good with incorporating the walking in my daily activity. Here I am, Fran. Sorry. So that's one of the things that we're doing in the Chubby Girl Challenge. The other thing, because people have asked by popular demand, I think this is so cute and funny. Y'all are just I swear to God, y'all are the sweetest ladies in the world. If anybody else out there ever talks about my chubettes or my women in the ring, I swear to you, I would kick their ass up one street and down the other. So people asked, hey, Mel, I would really love your autograph. I don't mean to laugh, but I think it's funny because it's just me, for Christ's sakes. But okay, let's do it. So I went ahead and, I love to make things a game. So I went ahead and to make it fair, because I don't get the t-shirts directly, just so everybody understands that. I could sell autographed t-shirts, but that's weird. So, and I'm not that vain. So what we're doing is, if you go on the Ko-Fi page, what's the Ko-Fi page, you're asking? The Ko-Fi page is up in my beacon. There is no more Linktree, okay, because that was stupid. So Krista got us on Beacon. So if you go up there under my picture, there is a link right there. And if you click on that link has all of the products I use. You're not obligated to use them. I'm not like that lady. I'm not going to sell you something that you have to use and lie to you and tell you some story or dream. As long as you're using a digestive enzyme, I could give a fuck less where you buy it from, who you get it from, or where it comes from, as long as you're using a digestive enzyme. But let's remember, as I stated before, just because you put gas in your car and your car runs, it does not mean you're putting premium gas in your car, okay? So please make sure you are careful what supplements you are using. And the reason that's so important is, for example, we all use magnesium glycinate. And magnesium glycinate has been found that if you don't use a high quality magnesium, what will happen is if you don't use oh, hi, you want to come say hi? Of course you do. If you don't use a high level magnesium, then it actually will do the opposite and it will keep you up. Hi, say hi to your friends. If you don't know, this is Fran. Fran is the Chubby Girl Challenge mascot. Fran, too, is on a weight loss journey. Fran is in menopause. Tell him, Fran, I'm sorry. I don't mean to put your business out there like that. I'm sorry. Fran's like, Mom, really? So Fran is an 8-year-old, 4 months, teacup Yorkie. Can I show them? Was that embarrassing? I'm sorry. So as you can see, she's not a pot belly, but she has a little, okay, I'm sorry. She has a little piggy belly because that's appropriate. I'm just telling them, Fran, like I'm telling them about us, okay? Not just you, about me. So when you have a chubby mama, normally you have a chubby puppy because, you know, if you eat a lot, then your puppy eats a lot. And then I'm like out there like eating a croissant and Fran's like, what's good? And I'm like, you want a bite of my croissant? And then there's no cinnamon in it. So Fran gets croissant. So anyway, so Fran too is on a weight loss journey. So Fran is our mascot because we are all here. Say hi, Susan. Say hi, friends. Say hi to your friends. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. I am on a weight loss journey too. How y'all doing? I'm actually going to get Fran a t-shirt and have Kiki put Chubby Girl Challenge on it. I'm going to have her make it so she has her own swag because she hates me right now because she is on a diet. So Fran does not know. Tell him, Fran. Tell him she's side-eyeing because she's mad because she likes fried chicken and she's not had fried chicken this week. Sorry. Told them about your fried chicken. But she likes her new dog food. Kiki's girlfriend, they got a new puppy and they got some dog food. And I know she's pissed, right? No, she's mad. This is not happy Fran. This is like, fuck y'all. Fuck this Chubby Girl Challenge shit. I like when my mother was fat and we could eat what we wanted to. Tell them, Fran. Yes. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, if you need next level support, ladies, we're talking about the t-shirts. So up in the link tree in my bio, there's a place called The Rink. It says The Rink on there. Like if you were going to join The Rink, I think I need to change that because it's confusing. But if you click on there, there is a donation page. You can always make donations if you're not comfortable making Friend, you look like you're looking at the hearts. Can y'all give me hearts? Can you throw hearts in the room if you get a second? Tap the screen. If not, can you share the live? But as I was saying, so moving forward, if people have written and said, hey, Mel, you know, like I want to make a donation, where can I do that? You can do it on the Ko-Fi page. Ko-Fi gives 100% because we do pay for that for a monthly service. I pay for like, I don't know, $39 or something. So you are welcome to donate. To Connie, who donated the $20 to the Chubby Girl Challenge here on TikTok, I wanted to shout you out and thank you personally. I'm actually going to use that tomorrow to ship out the boxes. So I appreciate that tremendously. Thank you for that. But again, as I was saying, if you are new to the group and you're interested in our lives or when we do stuff or giveaways, you do need to subscribe here if you're not following us on the Chubby Girl Challenge. So the t-shirt, we talked about that. Any donations, it doesn't matter what the donations are. I just had to put a cap on there. My goal is not to raise thank you for that. Who is that? Who did that? Michelle, thank you. Appreciate that. My goal is not $250, just so you understand. Thank you, Allison. I don't want you ladies to think that is going to equate to what just happened. Thank you for whoever did that. Michelle, thank you for the bear. I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to raise $250 for a $10 t-shirt. That is not what's happening. I just had to put it's $2. You can enter as many times as you want to, and then I'm going to send it out on July 5th. What's July 5th? July 5th, we announced the winner of the 50-50 walkathon. So that's going to be a big night the day after the 4th. So as I was saying, let's go over really quickly what we're doing. If you are over the age of, if you have to go to bed, I understand. Please trust me, I'm a night owl. If you are over the age of 40 and you are struggling with belly fat, weight loss, can't lose weight, feel like shit, overall not feeling good, we have 6 free steps. See, in Arizona, I'm getting ready to do a early morning one too. I'm not just going to be live at 9:00 at night. I'm actually going to be live more in June, in the early hours, just because of the weather and because of people that are in Arizona and California. I can't do mornings either. Fuck mornings. I'm not a morning person. Night, love you if you're going to bed. Thank you. And we are also going to have a Sunday, subscriber only chat in here. I just want people to feel like they can subscribe here and get the same thing they're getting, because the Chubby Girl Challenge is free and these ladies are paying for subscriptions. So we will have a private subscription chat. I'm also going to have one night a week where it's going to be turned off and only subscribers are going to be able to talk. So if people want to talk, they will have to subscribe. But as I was saying, I'm 52 years old. I've lost like 42 pounds, 42-ish. We're not supposed to be on the scale. We're supposed to be focusing on the Me 360 app. We do fasting. That's number 2. Number 3, we do 100 grams of protein a day or more, because women over the age of 40, research has shown we need more protein. We eat whatever the hell we want to for lunch. We don't count calories. We don't count carbs. You guys are probably like, what the fuck? And yes, it really does work. If you don't believe me, go look at some of my shout out videos, and look at the ladies, how they have shredded inches. We lose inches here. We are not focused on pounds. We are focused on how we feel versus diet mentality thinking. Not everything equates to the scale. We are also doing 100 ounces of water or more a day. We are moving our bodies, and we are taking magnesium glycinate, and we're doing the ZenWise digestive enzymes. Digestive enzymes are so easy to take. You take them right before your meal. It helps you process your food and get rid of the stomach fat, the bloating, and it helps you process your food. So anyway, I was saying all that to say this: if you are interested in more hands-on, okay, let's talk about the more hands-on experience. We have a group called The Rink. The Rink is $10 to join. If you join The Rink, that will get you the support of hundreds of women. Coach Eddie, how are you? Coach Eddie, I follow Coach Eddie. I will shout Coach Eddie out right now. Coach Eddie, I believe, is doing the same walking thing that we are doing. Yep. Coach Eddie focuses on macros, a little bit different than we do, but Coach Eddie's, journey is a little bit different. But I will say that Coach Eddie's got some brilliant techniques that they use. So, and they have, I'm actually thinking of getting Coach Eddie to get me in the gym and make me work out or something, because that's where I suffer. I suffer on the workout part of it, right? Like, I do not suffer all the other parts of it. But as far as focusing on inches, we here say FK the scale. Trying not to say that tonight because my profanity level is gotten me silenced. We focus on, I do not make any recommendations. There is no like MLM. You do not have to buy any products. I am not pushing any products. My recommendation is ZenWise. If you want to know, the link is in the bio. The ZenWise products are what I use. Again, we are focused on women over the age of 40. Just like I'm sure, Coach Eddie can talk about, how it affects the male body personally, right? As a coach, as a nutritionist, as a specialist, again, not a doctor, not a nurse, but we can only speak to our own experience, right? So, being 52 years old in menopause, not losing weight, not being able to cut weight, not being able to, and no offense, Coach Eddie, but counting those macros and all that shit did not work for me. And for many of the women in this room, what we do is we focus on a high protein diet, and that counts the calories for themselves and the macros and all that good stuff. Because once a day we eat whatever the hell we want to, which is kind of a different lifestyle change, right? So, again, like I keep telling women, take what works for you and apply it, right? If counting something doesn't work, then that's not the right fit for you. If you're over the age of 40 like me and you don't give a fuck about counting things anymore, I don't want to count things. I'm sorry, that's not my move. I don't want an app. I don't want a thing. I don't do good at counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about the counting that Mel does. But what I do know is I went from a size 24, 26 pair of pants down to an 18, 20, and that's been since January. So is that success? For me, it's success. I can get up and move. I feel better, right? Like my skin has cleared up. I'm not getting on a scale every day. So for me, at 52 years old, those are my wins. Okay. Your wins might be different. So, to Connie's point, I've lost 2 sizes, right? And we take out the guesswork. And someone asked about Profi. Okay. So let me own this. I have to own this. Krista, my daughter who's in the room, just loves when I own things because I don't own things very often. I'm Italian. We don't admit we're wrong, but I have to admit I'm wrong here because I was taking the Zen Wise wrong. And let me explain to you why. So when I started out on a digestive enzyme, I started out on Spring Valley, right? Because I too bought into this whole TikTok craze of, I saw, you know how we always say TikTok made me buy it? I'm actually getting ready to do a weekly TikTok made me buy it because y'all making me buy shit too, just so you know. For example, I bought the hula hoop. Y'all think I'm joking. I bought the hula hoop. I haven't done it unboxing yet. Let me go grab it really quick because I want y'all, I always bring receipts. They have this thing now called a TikTok store. Thank you for my gummy bears, Michelle. So we have a TikTok store. There's this whole thing now that TikTok's trying to get on the train because TikTok's like, I'm sick of you sending everybody to Amazon. I want a part of that pie, not that TikTok doesn't own the world. So anyway, so I think it's Christina. Someone in here also bought the hoop. So I went out and I bought myself, I'll show y'all. I'm starting it tomorrow. I put it around my neck because I got to put it somewhere. I bought a hoop, y'all. I bought me one of these inched hula hoops. If you want one, they're only $19 right now. They're on my TikTok store. And you go under my TikTok picture and then there's a little thing and you click it. So anyway, we're thinking of doing a hula hoop competition, just like we did a walkathon for the month of June. We are thinking of doing a hula hoop because you can still go buy a hula hoop. You don't have to use this hula hoop, but you can still buy any hula hoop. But starting tomorrow, because I'm trying to get my tummy down, I'm going to wear my hula hoop here. You will see me hula hooping starting in June. I got to get a couple weeks in on this before I publicly embarrass myself. But yeah, we're going to hula hoop. So yeah, they sent it to me. I said they have try 4 free products. So I tried the towels that I got for Chris, and I tried this, and I got this a couple days ago, and it's actually kind of fun. I used to love to hula hoop back when I was younger. So I figure because it's so hot outside in North Carolina for the month of July, I'm gonna hula hoop. Kind of ties in with our rink idea, like how we rink it. So I'm gonna hula hoop it. But anyway. As I was saying, you can buy your products anywhere. So I started out with the digestive enzyme from Walmart, the one that there's a lady on TikTok. She blew the fuck up. Everybody saw her. She was like, take these digestive enzymes. I lost all this weight. So I was like, oh shit, let's try it. So I did. And I'm embarrassed because Coach Eddie's in here, but if he's still here, I poo-pooed my brains out. I did, I swear. If you haven't heard the story, let me tell you a story. So I have never been on anything healthy. If it was the latest donut, I definitely knew about it. But as far as healthy goes, that's not my thing. Or was not my thing. So what I did is anyway, I started doing research, and when I started to do a digestive enzyme, everything that I read said, okay, you don't have a gallbladder. You're over the age of 40. You eat processed food, you need a digestive enzyme. I knew I needed that. I knew I needed a probiotic or a prebiotic because being in the mental health field, a lot of mental health issues. Now, I cannot say this enough. And again, no medical claims, but I'm yelling this to people in the room. If you know someone who suffers from mental illness, you need to make sure that their gut is right. They need to be pooping at least once or 2 times a day. This is really a thing. They are tying gut health into mental health. So let's just put that in the universe. We take the magnesium glycinate because it helps with pain management. Now people are like, wait, what? If you're in pain management or you have fibromyalgia, the magnesium glycinate helps with that. It helps your joints, it helps your body move, and it helps you feel better, okay? Because you got to remember, some of us did not have classic menopause signs. I didn't have classic menopause signs. I had a frozen shoulder, which I thought, like, I hurt my shoulder, and they were like, no, bitch, that's menopause. I was like, what? So my joints are going to break? I didn't have an arm that worked for almost a year and a half. I got itchy and I started itching everywhere. I started gaining weight, like, randomly. I've always been fat, but not like this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're in menopause, premenopause, perimenopause, it's kind of like PCOS on fucking crack. It's like really bad. Like, it's really, really, really bad. It doesn't matter what you do. You cannot lose weight. Can I get a witness in this room? When you turn like 40-ish, where does okay, thank you, Christina. Where did the weight come from? Nowhere. Like, nowhere. Wait, am I the only one that, okay, now Teresa, you got me going. Has anybody else in here had a frozen shoulder randomly? Has any woman in here? My question right now is, oh, thank you, Kathy. Love you, beautiful lady. Did you get a frozen shoulder? So I got not 1, but 2. I thought is because I had smoked a little wacky weed the night before. I was out of town and I fell asleep with my arm over my head like this. I can't even do it like that anymore. And I fell asleep like this, right, with my arm over my head. And when I woke up, I couldn't get my arm down. Here we go. Another story, a Mel story. So I woke up, I'm fucking screaming in the bedroom. I'm like, I broke my arm. You know, like that happens at night when you fall asleep and your hand's like here in your head and all of a sudden you don't realize it's your hand and you wake up and you see a hand and you're like, wait, what the fuck? There's a hand about to kill me. And then you realize it's your hand, but because it was asleep, you didn't realize it was asleep. That one. Okay. So anyway, so my arm's not moving and I'm sitting there, my arm's fucking stuck in like in the air and I'm fucking screaming. These motherfuckers, like, I ain't even lying. Dr. Susan and anybody in here who's a doctor, y'all nurses, whoever you are, all I got to say is y'all are sometimes inhuman in a good way. So I get to the hospital and they're like, you have a frozen shoulder. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. What are we doing? How are we going to get my arm down? And they're like, oh, we'll just push it down. The fuck you are. I thought my rotator cuff was busted too. I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, we're just going to push your arm down. You're going to fucking break my arm off like the Tin Man. What do you know? You're not, and I'm going nuts, right? Like I'm in the ER and they're like, we're just going to push it. And I'm like, whoa, like I'm up on the bed. My fat ass is on the bed, on the fucking gurney, like, like the ninja, like the pose, like, you better get the fuck away from me. You're not putting my arm down. You're not putting my arm down. Thank you for that. You're not putting your arm down. You can laugh. It's my pain that you can laugh through. Because I was flipping the fuck out. And Krista's like, Mom, just let them. I was like, no. Because last time I went into that room, they motherfucking were like, oh, I had split my head open. Let me tell you that story really quick. So I had been riding down the road. I was in the back seat of the car. Krista was driving. And Krista decides she's going to fucking like airborne fly over this big bump in the road. And Kiki's like, yeah, hit it. So Krista's like, and she hits it. It goes in the air and flies. And I was in the back seat without a seatbelt on. And I flew in the air like this. I had these on. No, not these in particular ones. But I flew in the air and I hit my head against the top of the car. And these glasses went pachoo, but they went into my brain. Chakoo! And there was blood just everywhere, pouring down my face. I was covered in blood. Krista rushed me to the ER. I get to the ER and the doctor's like, so this is why I didn't trust them. The doctor's like, I know this doesn't have anything to do with my shoulder, but that's the point of the story. So motherfucker doctor is like, so let me look at it really quick. And he's got the staple gun in his hand. And I'm like, what are you about to do? And he's like, you really need a staple. And he said, you really need stitches. And I was like, okay, that's great. I've never had stitches before. And I'm like, okay, that's great. I need stitches. So when are we going to do this? I said, right. Are you going to go ahead? Are you going to go ahead and numb? And as I said, are you going to go ahead and numb? This motherfucker puts this fucking staple gun on top of my head that looks like motherfucking some shit from fucking, I don't know, fucking some, futuristic movie. And he goes, chin, 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 chin. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm screaming. He stapled my head. He stapled my brain back together. While I was alive, while I was awake, there was no pain medication. He just went cha-chow, cha-chow, cha-chow. Just like he was putting in fucking tile in the fucking house. Like, really, just like he was putting a fucking tile. I swear all the time, by the way, Teresa. All I do is drop F-bombs. Sorry. Like, this motherfucker was like, cha-chow, cha-chow, cha-chow. And just did it on my brain like it was like, So anyway, so this is the same person, the same doctor in the ER who's like, we're going to put your arm down. I don't think so, Mr. Staple in the head, motherfucker. I know you. You're not pushing my arm down. So I'm there and I'm flipping the fuck out. And Krista's trying to talk to me. And Kiki's over there and they're all like, Mom, just calm down. Mom, it's okay. And this fucking bitch, this man and lady, I don't say bitch in a bad way. I say bitch in like, are you fucking kidding me? He grabs my fucking arm and she grabs my arm and they are like, are you ready on the count? No, wait, 1, 2, 7. No, I'm not ready. And they're like, hold on really quick. We're going to shoot cortisol or cortisone or something in my arm. Cortisol? No, cortisol is what you get when you're fat. Cortisone. And so they shoot cortisone in my shoulder and they're like, okay, ready? And I'm like, no, I'm fucking screaming because you just shot cortisone in my shoulder. So I'm focused on the cortisone shot pain. And then my fucker's like 1, 2, and they didn't count right. 3. They pulled my arm down. Y'all. I was waiting as I screamed in pain for this motherfucker to hand me my arm. Like, be like, here you go. Here's your arm. Take it home. Come back on Tuesday. We'll sew it on. Like, I literally was like, my arm's off my body. Like, he just broke. You know how, like, okay, let me give you a comparison. You know how when you're cleaning a chicken? You know when you're cleaning a chicken and you have to break the bone, the wing bone, the bone to like move their arm down? That is what they did to me. I thought they broke my arm off. So anyway, no, my arm was fine. They put it in a sling and sent me home, but I thought that my arm was going to fall off. So anyway, that was for menopause. I started itching all the time. That was from menopause. I woke up one morning. I didn't lose my period. I didn't get that lucky one. Like, you know, women are like, I stopped bleeding. No. I've been bleeding since I was 8.5. That's some kind of cruel joke that's been played on me through my entire life because I'm 52 now. I think God said, you know, the Eve that was in your family, Mel? Yeah, she made apple pie for Adam. So you're going to bleed till you're 70. So I didn't get that part. So I'm like, oh, I'm not in menopause. What is this? And then I woke up one morning and it was like this thing right here. See that thing right there? This little mole thing? This little fucking, I hate this fucking thing more than life itself. And then I got zits and I was like, what the fuck are these zits? Like, why am I getting zits? I'm confused. Why do I have zits? Like, I was supposed to have zits when I was 12, not when I'm 50 fucking 2. So I had zits. So I was like, this is not really happening. Acne, as you were saying. Then I got back knee and I'm like, what the? Then hair started growing in places that hair is not supposed to be. And I'm like, excuse me, I already have enough problem get the hair off my legs because I'm old. Now you want me to get hair off my what? Okay, so now I had hair. Then I was itching. Then everything on my body would itch. All my private vicinities, my butte, my arms, my armpits, my leg, my hair, I would itch. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Am I not clean enough? So I cleaned myself like several times. I soaked myself in oils and I still itch. And then skin tags. Oh, don't even get me started. Here they are. My skin tags, they could be like my kids. I have more skin tags than I care to discuss. Anyway, the doctor's like, that's all normal. That's menopause. And I looked at my Dr. Ojibobo and I said, Dr. Ojibobo, like, seriously? Like, is it not enough? Is it not enough? Now, let's just talk about it. Is it not enough that I had to start my period in a bathroom and 8.5 years old and nobody knew what my fucking period was? And I was like that girl on Carrie where people were throwing pads at me. It was scary. I was the only girl in my whole entire school. That was bad enough. Then you made me fat my entire life. Now I've gave birth to children. Okay, let's talk about that. Hi friend. I had babies, right? When I had my babies, my mom was like, oh, don't worry about it. This is not like when I gave birth to you, Melissa. They don't do anything like that. Lies. They shaved my entire private vicinities. He did 2 enemas on me. And are you kidding me? Because the doctor looked at the nurse and said, I don't want her to shit on the table. So I had enemas while I was trying to give birth to babies. Okay, again, I'm in a man's world. No offense if Coach is still in the room, but what the fuck, man doctor who's sticking things up my booty while I'm trying to give birth to babies. Okay, well then let's make insult to injury worse. I give birth to my first child. My doctor doesn't listen to me. He's like, oh no, you're good. You'll stretch. Women bodies were made to stretch. You lying motherfucker, because 104 stitches later, because I tore all the way from my JJ to my booty, because this male doctor thinks he understood my vagina, which is kind of interesting to me, doctor. Because last time I checked, you've got one of these, not one of these. So what the hell are we doing here, my friend? So anyway, go fast forward. Now I'm 52 years old. Now I'm standing in another man's office, another doctor, who's telling me, just get used to it. This is life. The part that I struggle with is the weight gain. The part that I was struggling with is the weight gain. Like, I've been big my whole entire life. I look at food and I gain weight, but what the fuck, now that I'm 50? Now that I'm 50? You know what I mean? Now I'm 50 years old. I can't even motherfucking, like, I can't have a bagel. If I have and if I starve myself, I gain weight. I'm gaining weight. Like, even if I'm not gaining weight, I'm gaining inches. Like, none of my clothes fit me. Like, I'm like, what the actual fuck is going on here? Like, and then that's when I had a nervous breakdown. I'm just going to keep it real. Y'all think I'm crazy now? In January, I went fucking nuts. I lost my shit. I sat on my floor. I cried hysterically. And to be honest with you, that's why I hate the bitch who's stealing all my stuff, because I do not like women, industries, men, or people that take people's money and exploit them for an addiction. So the problem is many women cannot admit they have a food addiction. I have a food addiction. So with that being said, right? With that being said, knowing that I have a food addiction, I call shame on you, right? Shame on you for any skinny motherfucker out there who does not struggle with losing weight. This is why I struggle with this lady, Megan the bitch, whatever her last name is, who has stole my ideas or my 6 steps because of the fact that how dare you, woman to woman, how dare you ever fix your mouth to charge another woman for her struggles? How dare we charge people for drug addiction? How dare we charge people for alcohol addiction? But instead of being a country that fixes things, we are a country that monetize it. Well, let me figure out here, if I charge you X amount of money, then there's that. Let me tell you, I just partnered with Oreo. It's funny that you say that. I actually, reached out to Oreo, and I'm getting ready to do a commercial for them, like a little TikTok thing. And I got picked because I told them, I said, why are Oreos such a like taboo thing, right? They're a taboo thing. Thank you for that. Kathy, for the finger heart. I appreciate you. Love you, my bestie. The thing is, because of the fact that it's an addiction, right? So we can't have a bunch in the house. So it's all about, oh, silly Susan. That's about, I've been working, girl. I'm going to do a workout video. I have been working on this. I gotta hit 50 pounds. This is my goal. 50 pounds and X amount of inches. And I'm going to actually do a workout video. And the reason I'm doing the workout video is because, to your point, they're all size 2. Like, no offense to ladies who are size 2. I love all my size 2 ladies. Y'all rule the world. But the problem is my fat ass can't keep up. My fat ass can't keep up. I saw Coach Ann just join the room. My thing is, for these coaches, these people that are working out, like, I mean, I could walk a mile too if I was freaking 106 pounds with 3% body fat. Like, you're right. I could do that too. And the part that really frustrates me about all this, every time I eat protein, every time, yes, I'm going to do a hula hoop video. I'm going to do a progression video. I'm going to start on July 1st. Every time I see someone who is, and you know, as an addictions counselor, I used to say, a substance abuse counselor, you don't have to be on drugs to understand addiction, but you do have to understand addiction. Let me take you to church for a second. So if you've been skinny your whole life, if you don't struggle with a food addiction, and I don't care, my coaches that are watching this, my people who are working out, my nutritionists, and I get it, right? Like, y'all That's your profession. But my challenge to you when you're making your videos and you're talking about all this, what about the real people out there? What about the people like me out here who cannot walk, right? Who cannot get up and do fucking 75. I see these people on there, these real skinny, athletic people being like, all you gotta do is get up every day and do 500 jumping jacks. Well, guess what, Coach Billy or Coach Sue or Coach Stephanie? If I could do that shit, I'd be up doing it. The last time I was skinny, Susan, is when I was born. Okay. I haven't been skinny since the day I was born. And I'm not even hating on women who've gained weight. There are women in here, some of my very closest friends who were thin their whole life, but then got to menopause and now they came over to the other side. Okay. My thing is, don't give me part of the weight loss. Don't show me part of how, see, this is the thing. And this is, again, is where I've challenged nurses. I've challenged doctors. I've challenged our society on this weight loss shit. My next person I'm challenging is all these coaches out there, right? All these doctors. I mean, all these fitness specialists. Okay. My thing to you is, my challenge to you is why you are giving these people your workout program or why you're giving them a piece of the pie. Why are you not giving them the entire pie? Okay. Don't give me, here's the thing. Don't put me on Thrive and give me a patch to put on my body. I'm paying you $100 a month for that little energy patch, right? Or Herbalife. Why is Herbalife pushing the high protein when your protein shakes don't have more than 15 grams of protein? My friends, these are challenges that I'm asking y'all. These are real questions. Those people who are selling y'all these diet pills that are saying, if you take this pill, if you take that pill, I'm not talking prescription medication. That's different. Okay. I'm talking about what's that thing that you did, Chris? Opalex. I want to talk shit about these motherfuckers for a second. It starts with the letter O. You pay a lot of money every month and then you fucking starve yourself. That's not okay. That is not okay. Your live is being flagged for harassment and bullying. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. Okay, so we're not going to talk bad about anybody anymore because somebody in here is reporting me. So we're not going to talk on a roll in here today. We will save our roll for Facebook because apparently the people who own the rights to this room or to this group are saying we're not allowed to talk about or talk bad about MLMs. This is how this goes, Ellen. They are going to censor this and they're going to censor this and they're going to censor this because they do not want us talking about this. The women in here, I'm going to say this, who are getting butthurt, who are getting upset, who are getting mad, who are getting upset with me because I'm calling out your MLM. Listen to me, ladies. You're brainwashed. Come here, friend. You're never going to make the money that lady above you is making. Let me tell you a little secret. I won't say the words out loud because y'all aren't going to get me on the words. So let me say this to you. If you're doing, Herbalife, or you are doing Hive, or you are doing the big O that y'all just said in here. If y'all are doing that and you're in here reporting my shit, bitch, you're part of the fucking problem. Y'all are part of the issue. Let's keep it real. Whoever the coaches are in here that I just offended because I called you out, you're part of the problem. You're the reason people like me are still fat. Because guess what? Y'all are selling dreams and wolf tickets. But guess what? That's why y'all trying to shut a girl like me down. Because I really am fat. I really am 50 years old. And I really am losing the weight. So I am the biggest threat to all you people out there. And why am I the biggest threat to you? Because I'm telling it like it is. Okay? You're going to give me a nutrition plan. As a coach, you're going to to charge me $2.99 a month, so you can sit and bark in my ear and tell me you can do it. Guess what? My fat ass can do that for women too. I can sit and bark in people's ears. And ladies, if I'm hitting something that hits home to you, I'm going to ask you to hit the like buttons in here, because what happens in these MLM rooms are these women that are brainwashed. They come in these rooms and they blow the rooms up. They come in these rooms and they make duets and videos and share the shit because they buy it, because they drink the Kool-Aid. Okay. There is nothing worse than a supporter who is literally obsessed with your product because they think if they jock you enough, if they talk enough about it, if they scream about it enough, all of a sudden, guess what? A multi-level marketing company, Sandy, a multi-level marketing company is a company that takes a product, okay, and they say, hey, thank you, Karen, love you. They say, hey, you can lose weight by doing this product. Thank you, Karen, for becoming number 14 on the team. Thank you, Karen, for being a subscriber. I love you and appreciate you. Again, if you want to subscribe and you don't want to join Facebook, please follow me here. As I was saying, what they do is they multi-level market. So what happens is I get Susan. So now Susan and I are friends. And I say, hey, Susan, I got these really great 6 steps. All you got to do is give me $39.99 and I'll be happy to share those steps with you. Okay. So then Susan takes those steps and Susan goes over and Susan finds Christina and says, hey, Christina, how you doing in the grocery store? Looks like you put on a couple extra pounds. Well, I know this really great lady named Mel, and Mel's got this program and you can start it too for only, and they charge $1 more. Why? So now instead of $39.99, it's $40.99. And then you buy it underneath me, because you're my bestie. Hey, bestie, you and Christine go to church together. So you got to trust Christina. So what if Christina's charging you $119 a month to be in this group to buy her products? Wait, what? So you want me to pay to be in a group just so I can buy the products that you're already pushing? Okay, cool. I'm looking for friends. I'm looking for support. I feel like I'm by myself. So because I am suffering, because I am the one who does not have what I need, I'm going to pay the $119 a month. I'm going to buy the products. And then what's going to happen, because I've lost 4 pounds and I'm so proud of the products that I'm on, I'm going to now go make a page and I'm going to tell people about it. And then I'm going to mark it up. Meanwhile, those of you who asked me what an MLM is, Susan is making 50 cents every time Christina sells something. Christina is only making 4 cents. And then what y'all don't know is the person that's above Susan, right? The person that is above Susan, that person is making $1.25 off of each of you. So that's why it's called a multi-level marketing scheme. They make money by getting more people to buy above them. And then it's the trickle-down effect, right? There's the trickle-down effect. I sit at the bottom and I don't do shit. I just sit down here and I collect your money in a little pot like this. I sit there and normally it's someone who's really skinny and doesn't have a weight problem and doesn't have an addiction problem. And they just sit there with their little pot and they collect your money while it comes down from Christina to Susan to me into their pot, and they don't do anything. And that's called a multi-level marketing company. It's a pyramid scheme. Exactly, Sandy. And that's what all these companies are. All these companies that we're talking about right now. That's why I keep getting violated, because nobody wants me to say that. Nobody wants me to say that you might go out and pay the people at Prive all that money and then come to find out it doesn't do shit. That patch is nothing, right? As far as the Oreos go, you guys keep asking us, tell us about the Oreos. So I'm going to do a commercial with their gluten-free Oreo that is low fat. There's nothing special about them. The only thing I'm going to do about them is I'm going to incorporate the Oreos into our pudding, into a high protein pudding. So like you can still eat. See, it's all about balance, right? It's all about thinking outside the box. People are like, I can't get protein in. You can get protein in. It's a matter of changing your lifestyle, right? And so That's what I was saying earlier. You've already got the 6 steps, right? The 6 steps are Wanda wants the Buster bars. I know. I'm doing the Buster bars this week. I promise. I don't have peanuts here right now. I thought I had them or I was going to make them tonight. It's about thinking outside the box, right? It's about like last night. I just put up a video. Have y'all ever had a elote? Anybody ever have a elote? What's a elote? A elote is when you're walking down and you're in a carnival, or some of you are like at a street fair and you see those corn on the cob and it's got like that cheese all over it and it looks really good. Okay. Well, a elote is a favorite in my house. So what we did is I was like, I really want a elote. Well, I can't really eat a elote because of the fact that, you know, it's like really high calorie. It's got mayonnaise in it and cheese. So it's not right, Joy. It is life. So what I did last night is I was like, you know what? My chubby ass wants a elote. I need protein. So what did I do? Wait, can you circle back to the probiotics? Yes, I will go back to the probiotics. I promise. What I did last night is I went ahead and I took a high chicken protein broth, right? A bone broth. And I cooked my chicken in it and I cooked onions in it. And then in the juice in the bottom of it, I add 2 cans of corn. I added cilantro. Instead of adding all that mayonnaise, I added Greek yogurt, right? And I stirred it all together. And then I put the cheese on top and more cilantro and lime juice. A deconstructed elote, high protein. That's what it's about. How can you get protein in your food? Okay, so this is Joy. What is the question, my beautiful friend? You want me to circle back to the probiotic. Let's circle back to the probiotic. I am currently using ZenWise. Oh, I was telling that story. Thank you. I started out, I was using the product from Spring Valley, which is a product of Walmart. I am not talking bad about them in any way, shape, or form. If you want to use that product, use that product. That one is recommended you take it in the morning. Okay. That one you take first thing in the morning. The ZenWise is, you guys want to know the name of the person copying from me? The ZenWise is the product that we use now because it's easier on your stomach. It is dependable and it is a fast-acting probiotic. It's a digestive enzyme with a probiotic. Her name is Megan. Meagen. Her name is Megan, Larry. If you want to go check her out. Anyway, as I was saying, that is exactly right, Tracy. I'm very famous for squirrel. I'm very famous for that. I lose my face, but we're not going over there and we're following her. Can you get ZenWise in Canada? I do not know, but I will do the research for you and let me find out. I don't know why you couldn't, unless maybe you can't have it shipped there. I don't know. I know my people that are in the Chubby Girl Challenge are using different products in Canada. They actually found sugar-free Jell-O and some other stuff. They actually found it in the other thing. So with that being said, so that's product tonight. That's the for Canada. So we are using a digestive enzyme, as I stated. I will say that all 6 steps work together. Wouldn't say that any step works better than the other. People ask me that all the time. Like, Mel, can I not drink water? No, you have to drink water. Mel, can I not fast? No, you have to fast. Like, there have been repeated studies about fasting and obesity, fasting and menopause, and fasting and being overweight in general. You have to give your body a break. You just do. It doesn't matter if you don't believe in it. It doesn't matter if you don't like it. There has been study after study after study that talks about that. And then there's fiber, to Kelly's point, who Kelly is saying, fiber. So if your digestive enzyme is working properly, it shouldn't keep you in the bathroom. I cannot say that enough. If your digestive enzyme is working properly, you should not be pooping or sick. Now, you should be using the bathroom. Wanda, I've got a site for you. I'm actually going to launch it on Wednesday. And I went with a gummy fiber gummies. I actually have a fiber gummy that I've been using. When I didn't have one, a whole bunch of people sent me some fiber gummies. I got a really great fiber gummy. I'll let y'all know about Wednesday. It's very, very, very forgiving on your stomach. Because some of the ones I found, eat a gummy, use the bathroom. It was eat a gummy, use the bathroom. Eat a gummy, use the bathroom. Also, when you're eating high protein, don't forget to eat fruits and vegetables. That's really, really, really important. I'll definitely let you know. I'm going to let y'all know on Wednesday. I just want to make sure I'm officially going to go with this gummy. I'm not, see, here's the thing. When you do a 6-step program, everybody and their brother has approached me and said, hey, can you let them know about this product? Hey, no, I will not do that. Like, I will not do that. So like, ZenWise with the digestive enzyme, there is another digestive enzyme that's got a gummy that I'm actually kind of playing with right now that is going to be a recommended one. So anything that gets put in front of me, I use first for a month or two, and then I'll let you know about it. There's no affiliate marketing. You're not going to get rich doing it. I showed everybody on my live the other morning. For the month of May, I got $61 for being on TikTok, and I've got receipts. If y'all want to see the pictures, people think you get rich doing this. Absolutely not. Everything's coming out of my pocket. There's not that. So, between the subscriptions I get from the Chubby Girl Challenge and any donations here, everything goes back into the prizes I give away, if they're not donated. So, as I was saying, if you are struggling, my excuse for work, can't work out. Yeah. Famous last one for me too. If you are struggling, and you, need some additional support, starting tonight, there will be a link in my bio. At the bottom of my link, you can schedule a one-on-one. That one-on-one will be a coveted time only for you. So if you need more additional help, in the beginning, I thought, I'll just give them the 6 steps and people can kind of go where they want to. Well, the more I'm doing this, the more I'm realizing women are truly, truly, good night, Ellen. Love you. Love you. Love you. Oh gosh. I hope you make it home safely. You can actually, so Tracy, there's a couple things. You can either follow me here. We have a group called the Chubby Girl Challenge. That's completely free. The link is up in my bio. There's almost 10,000 women in there. Most of the women in here that you see talking are already in that group. If you want additional support or help in a group basis, but small, we have something called the Rink. There goes Sarah, the Rink. The Rink is actually what I'm getting a tattoo. I'm going to get that because Kiki made that for us for t-shirts. Kiki's my daughter. So I'm actually going to get a roller skate put here as my cover up tattoo. I'm really excited to get Chubby Girl Challenge on it. And, that's how much faith I have in the lifestyle change. So you can do that, or we have 4 positions left, for the HBICs. That's a very coveted position. And moving forward, that will actually be an application only process, starting in July. So, but as far as the Rink goes, you can come up to the Rink. It's $10 a month. There's 200 women in there. There will never more than 250 women in that group. HBIC, Rebecca, head bitches in charge. Rebecca said, what are you talking about? Rebecca, so we use the Rink analogy and the Chubby Girl Challenge. We have the Chubby Girl Challenge, that is free. We have the Rink, which is a $10 membership. And then we have a $40 a month membership, which is an HBIC. That is the head bitch in charge. That is a group of women. You'll probably can tell in this room who is in that group and not. We have a private chat room. On Telegram, we chat with each other. We have, private, weekly groups that we have on Monday night. And that is a rink HBIC only. So what I'm offering now is there are going to be 5 positions. So let me explain this. There will be 5 slots every month. Once I am booked, I am booked. I will not make any more exceptions to the rule. I do not have enough hours in the month, in the week, or in the day to be able to give any more of my lifetime. So if you want to book either Wednesdays, Fridays, or I believe it's Sunday, you can book a 30-minute or a 1-hour session. That will be your session. There's also going to be a package coming out on Wednesday for women that are new. It's a one-time, you can do it thing where, I'm sorry to hurt your toe. You can prepay for a package, and that will get you 4 sessions in a 1-month period. And that will actually get you unlimited support for the first 30 days of the program, or of learning to do the Chubby Girl Challenge. So that is something new, and that will be coming out Wednesday. If you are interested, many of you already know it. Many, like Kelly, there's names in here I could drop right now, and they could do this with their eyes closed. Good night, Christina. Get you some sleep. I'm getting ready to go to bed too. Fran is tired. Fran's like, Mom, we need to take a nap before work. I'm getting ready to head into work at midnight. So with that being said, Christina's the one to end the party tonight. You know how, like, when you're at a party, someone's like, I gotta go. And everybody's like, yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. You gotta go too? Yeah, I gotta go. Again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe in the room. Would love to have you. I have lost now it's like 42.9 or 40, right at 43 pounds in a little more than 16 weeks. And I'm 52 years old and in menopause. And the inches, I've lost a ton of inches. I'm going to put my inches up at the end of the month. It's closing time. That's it, right, Tracy? So y'all have a wonderful week. It's Sunday night. Thank you, Kathy. Love you. Appreciate it. Have a fantastic week. Kick ass. Take names. Do not let anybody tell you you're not the best thing since sliced bread. Thank you for that, Margie. I will be on throughout the week on random times for my West Coast people, but I'm not going to call out those nights or those times. We'll have some drawings on Wednesday. Wednesday's Wellness Wednesday. We're going to do some fun, and we're going to play some games. So y'all have a wonderful week. Thank you for being you, and always remember, do I need to say it? Nobody better than you. Who's better than you? Nobody's better than you. Thank you, ladies. Have a blessed, an amazing week. Be good. Keep your ass out of trouble. But if you need me, holler at your girl. We'll ride out. Love you, ladies. Night.